You explained the importance of carbon in our life. Carbon is found everywhere in our life, my dear friends. The food that we eat contains carbon atoms and compounds of carbon. The fuels that we use have carbon atoms in them. The paper we use, the medicines we consume, the clothes we wear, and the soaps and detergents that we use every day to day life, plastics and polymers that we employ to meet our needs are all made up of carbon atoms. Day to day life, we are using most of these one carbon atoms, the materials made up of carbon atoms. Life on Earth itself is a carbon based. Carbon constitutes the most essential component of all living systems. It is impossible to think of life without carbon. So, carbon acts as a predominant role in our day to day life, my dear friends. How is carbon found in nature? You see, carbon is present in the atmosphere in the form of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane, etc. Carbon is found in the Earth's crust in the form of carbonates, bicarbonates. All living systems contain carbon in one form or the other. My dear friends, you see, and carbon dioxide is 0. Sorry, 0.4% in the carbon dioxide and argon. This is the components. The main component of is nitrogen 78% and 21% oxygen in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is meteorologically is a very important gas. It is transparent to incoming solar radiation but opaque to the outgoing terrestrial radiation. It absorbs a part terrestrial radiation and reflects back some part of it towards the Earth's surface and is largely responsible for greenhouse effect. The volume of other gases is constant, but the volume of carbon dioxide has been rising in the past few decades, mainly because of the burning fossil fuels. This has also increased the temperature of the air and associated phenomena of global warming, found up to 90 kilometers from Earth's atmosphere. Question number 7. Most of the things we consume or use in our day to day life are made up of compounds of carbon. Explain this statement. If we make a list of all the things we consume or use in our day to day life, most of the things such as soaps, detergents, newspapers, books, furniture, food items, etc., are all made up of compounds of carbon, except metal objects and ceramics. Most other materials known to contain carbon compounds. This shows that the things are consumed or used are made up of compounds of carbon. Question number 8. What is the percentage of carbon dioxide in the Earth's atmosphere? What is the percentage of carbonates and bicarbonates in the Earth's crust? The atmosphere of the Earth contains carbon dioxide to the extent of 0.03%. Carbon is found in the Earth's crust in the form of carbonates and bicarbonate to the extent of 0.02%. Question number 14. Mention 3 special characteristics of carbon atom that are responsible for its innumerable compounds. The following are the reasons for the innumerable compounds of carbon. The tetravalency of carbon, that is, valency of carbon, is 4. Carbon has the ability to form bonds with its own atoms, forming a chain. Many compounds of carbon show isomerism. This we'll discuss in our organic chemistry. Okay. Question number 15. Explain the tetravalency of carbon atom. The atomic number of carbon is 6. Its electronic configuration is 2 and 4. This means an atom carbon will have either lose 4 electrons or gain 4 electrons to attain the most stable configuration or stable structure. However, both these are difficult. Under extraordinary conditions, under drastic conditions, the reaction occurs to fulfill the tetravalency of carbon atom. Therefore, carbon atom overcomes the problem by sharing its 4 valence electrons with other atoms of carbon and atoms of other elements and attains stable structure or stable gas configuration. Since 4 valence electrons are shared, carbon is tetravalent. Tetra means 4. Question number 23. Draw the electron dot structure for the formation of a molecule of ammonia. Nitrogen has got its valency, variable valency, monovalent, divalent, trivalent, tetravalent, pentavalent. The nitrogen has got a variable valence state, valency state. So therefore, when nitrogen is having only one valency is 1, in the nitric oxide valency is 2, nitrous oxide valency is 3, nitrogen trioxide valency is 4, nitrogen tetroxide valency is 5, nitrogen pentachloride, etc. So these are the very important things. Now coming to this, explain the electron dot structure of methane. Methane is a CH4 formula. So carbon is having a tetravalency. When one electron sharing of with hydrogen, it is monochloromethane, dichloromethane, trichloromethane, and tetrachloromethane respectively. These are called substitution products. This will be discussed in the previous class. Thank you.